What's going on, my good people? It's your boy Jay Fry, and today we're outside in my small backyard garden where I'm going to be showing you guys a few of the tomato plants that I've been growing. So stick around and find out why I'm absolutely done growing these tomatoes, and I may also get my last harvest for this season. Let's go. Alright, I appreciate you guys hanging out with your boy. If you hadn't done so already, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and help your boy grow. So I started off the season with about 6 tomato plants, and I did get a few tomatoes off of them. But right now, here it is, August 3rd, and I'm down to 3 tomato plants. And after today, I may be only down to 1. So I'm just gonna show you guys the one that I may keep for a little while because it hadn't done anything. And the other 2, I'm just gonna show you why I'm just like completely done with these tomato plants and the mistake that I made, but I won't make it again next year. Let's take a look at them. All right, so this is the first tomato plant I wanted to show you guys. If you take a look at it, so this will probably be the last one left that I have in my little small garden. So I'm going to figure out how to go ahead and get this thing trellised up and see how long I can make it last. I hadn't got any tomatoes off of this one yet, but if you see, I do have a few of them growing right here. And I'm not sure what type of tomato plant it is because I purchased some from the store, and then I also had a handful of them come up in my compost bin where I decided that I was just going to pull them up and replant them. And that's what I did, and that was the mistake that I made. Let me show you one that came up in an old spot. So if you look right here, that's a tomato plant that's coming up. And yeah, this used to be a where I had my compost bin. Now these tomatoes right here, I don't show no love to these. They just grew up. I was gonna try to take care of them, but I'm just letting them do their thing. Look at that. They've been that size for a little while. But yeah, those, they just popped up. I put a little trellis over them. And that's pretty much it. Now this right here is the reason why I'm done with tomato plants. And I believe these tomato plants, well, I know they are indeterminate tomatoes. And man, if you ain't ready, you better get ready with these indeterminate tomatoes, because they just gonna keep going. And your boy wasn't ready. So I got a few tomatoes off of this one. We had a little windstorm, rainstorm, whatever you want to call it, come through, and it blew this bad boy over. And I did pretty much everything I could with what I had to try to keep it at bay, but man, it went crazy. I even pulled out a little old cedar stick, posted it up. But yeah, I'm done with this tomato plant. And look, that's probably gonna be, this right here, this is gonna be the last tomato I get off of this plant. And it's getting cut down. And I'm actually done with it right now. So let's go ahead and boom, I'm just gonna come on up in here, start cutting it down, and I add it to my compost bin. Got him out of there. I had another one that was over here. I already cut it down. Where it go? See right there, that's where it was growing, so it pretty much took over. But this one right here, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest all of the little cherry tomatoes off of that one, and then that's gonna be the last of that too. Yeah, if you take a look at this one was doing good. I thought I had it under control for a little bit, but I'm, like I said, man, if you ain't ready for this indeterminate tomato plant, this thing gonna take over. So look at that, we got a nice little old tomatoes growing there. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna harvest everything on here that I can. If it ain't ready, then it's about like me, it's just not ready. Yeah, so like, they've been on here a while. Let's see. If you see, I'm even gonna pick these orange ones too. Like I said, I'll pick all of them today. this is gonna be the last of this bush. Alright, so I was able to go ahead and cut those last 2 tomato plants down and harvest the rest of the tomatoes that I was gonna get out of it. So next year I'll be sure to plant determinate tomatoes versus indeterminate, because I'm just not ready for this small little old space to have tomato plants growing that big. You know, they grow 6 feet to 12 feet or whatever. That ain't happening around here. So let me show you where I went ahead and cut them down and how much space I have, and I also show you the last of the tomatoes that I harvest for the season off of these 2 plants. Now keep in mind, I do have one more plant that I'm gonna continue to try and trellis and see how long I can maintain it in the pot over there, being that it won't take as much space up inside of my raised beds. But the ones in my beds, man, they had to go. But let me show you guys the end result. And don't forget, if you like this video, to go ahead and hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel and help your boy grow. All right, so this is the first one that I chopped down, and you can see how much that's all bushy, how much more space I got. That'll go into the compost bin. These are the tomatoes that I got off of it. Like I said, I appreciate you guys checking out the video. I'll holler at you.